Hello. I hope you can see me. Right. I never know. I wish I had a forward-facing camera. So hello. I've said that about 3 times now. Today I'm going to do a film review. I hope you can see my face. Yeah, feel it. Okay. I'm going to do a film review. I'm going to do this one. Hopefully you can see that sometimes the light reflects off the box, so you can't actually see it. This is Flightplan. Jodie Foster at her finest again. The start of the film is, watching it, it feels kind of dark. Not just the lighting, like it's night time, but the atmosphere, it feels dark. And maybe a bit slow, but it's important for the story, otherwise they wouldn't put it in, obviously. But this is a really good film, and it's like virtually the whole thing takes place on an airplane, which is probably, I was going to say first, but I don't know if it is. It's quite rare, but it's really good. They pull it off amazingly. And Sean Bean is also in this, and he's really good. But he's really good in anything that he's in because he's that kind of actor. So, and the plot twist at the end is just brilliant. I'm not going to spoil it for you. The setup is this woman played by Jodie Foster. She's got a little girl, and her husband, the girl's father, has died, and they're taking his body in a coffin back to America from somewhere in the east of Europe. It might be like Russia or somewhere, that kind of area. My geography in relation to this is not that brilliant, but that's the setup anyway. So that's why they're on the airplane. And after they take off, there's a few empty seats behind where her and her daughter are sat. So she lays the daughter out in one of these, in the pair of these seats. She lays her out and she goes to sleep, and then she sits in front of her or behind her, and stretches out, takes up the room herself, and then she falls asleep. And when she wakes up, her daughter's gone, and she starts asking around, has anybody seen my little girl? And everybody's like, well, nobody's paying attention because her daughter was so quiet that nobody knew she was there. And the story progresses and she makes a bit more of a fuss. And no one believes that her daughter was ever there, which is the upside. So she gets tagged as this crazy woman because, she's just making this stuff up. And then it starts to get a bit darker. I've lost the plot points from my memory right now. But after that, it starts to get a bit darker. And she has people believing that there's terrorists on the airplane because these 2 men that she walks past in this seat somewhere, they look like 2 men that she saw staring in her daughter's bedroom window. That's why the bit before they get on the plane is important, because she looks out the window after putting her daughter to bed and she sees across the forecourt and this dark windows across there, 2 guys watching, and then she looks away and she looks back and they're gone. So that's where that comes from. So she's like, you took her, you guys, you took her, well, yeah, with her, and that's just that's a red herring. I can't remember the rest of the film. from that point on. But I remember that it's really good. I remember what happens at the end, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. There's a twist that the first time you watch it, you just never see it coming, and it's brilliant story writing. The bad guy is somebody you never expect. And if you've seen this film, you know what I'm talking about. So, if you're ever in the mood for, don't know what to say, a good thriller, or something to do with aeroplanes and danger, this is one that I would recommend. It's pretty good. One of the comments on the box from the people who've critiqued it says super suspense thriller, which is pretty much that they've got this Fonz number. That was pretty much it. So I guess that's it. I don't know if that was a good review, but I know what I'm trying to say about this film, so I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've seen the film, I hope you love it as much as I do. So that's it. Thank you for watching.